Hi, Floppycatters. As many of you guys know, I give my cats whole life just one pet treats when they come in from outside. Charlie's actually still outside right now, but I've been forgetting to do this. So Trig wanted to come inside, so I thought I'd come and join him. And what I've started doing is rehydrating the treats so that by the time that they come inside, and I need to just start a new routine, that when we go outside, because I go outside with my cats, that I start soaking them in water. It only takes a few minutes for them to get rehydrated, but the reason I want to do that is because Charlie and Trig are aging, and I want them to get the most moisture that they can through kidneys, because as you guys know, last came us to kidney disease. Murphy had kidney disease but did not die from it. He died from a idiopathic lung infection. However, I just want to avoid fluids and all that kind of stuff as long as we can, and that means keeping moisture in their food. Usually I'm opposed to using plastic bowls, but for their treats I always use plastic bowls. He's gonna think I'm serving him right now, but I'm not. So I just put a little bit of water at the bottom of the bowl, and you can also just completely submerge them if you want, but you can see that it becomes kind of squishy. But just to save the amount of water that I'm using, because I actually use spring water, then I just flip them over. And then they can get those out if they want. If you aren't familiar with whole life, here's a comparison. You can't crack that at all. Oh, somebody came in from outside. Would you like your treats? He isn't a huge fan of his treats being rehydrated, but he's gonna have to learn to accept that. So, oh, he's not done. That's why he's not starting his cheats. He's very particular about his whole cheat situation. He'll like go back outside and come back in. So I'll show you guys them eating their treats in just a minute. So a little trick I've discovered is I have to give him like a very small piece of the dry one for him to take the ones that are rehydrated. That's fine. It's our compromise for now, and we'll do that for a while until he's game to eat this by itself. But I like the idea of rehydrating it just to get the moisture back into the meat. And it obviously stores longer too, because with it being freeze dried, you don't have to, it's not going to expire like it would in a can. And then in a can you have to worry about sodium, all those things that kitties don't necessarily need in their bodies. I will include a link to Whole Life's Just One treats in the About section below. Well, that's all he's going to eat for now, but over the last few days I've noticed that if I just leave this out, they will get to it and they will eat it in their own time. So it's not that big of a deal if they don't eat it straight away. Let me know what your favorite treats are for your kitties. I'm still hoping that raw food might be in our future. We're gonna give it a good go again, so we'll see how it goes. And these might be one of the toppers or enticements that I can use for the raw food as well, since they break up so easily. It's pretty easy to crumble these in your hand. I already use them to entice my cats to eat a wet food maybe that they're not going for today or something. So see those little pieces that fall off, but you can really crumble them in your hand just by putting them in between your fingers. And that's what I use as a treat topper on wet food often. Or if there's powder at the bottom of the bag. There isn't much powder anymore at the bottom of the bag, but when there's little remnants like that at the bottom of the bag, then I'll use that too as a wet food topper. But I'm thinking I'm gonna probably use it as a raw food topper as well. Literally been sitting here looking through photos on Instagram, and he's back already to finish off his cheats. So where there's a will, there's a way. Can't deny the cheats. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask, and we'll see you next time.